iFree3D is a tool for browsing, navigating, and exploring objects in a 3D space. The tool is no download, simple to use, that can access any data, whether it's database, search results, videos, and using its open API, let the user browse the data in a 3D in a different way that was before. Let's try with a simple thing. Let's try to see if we're looking for search. Here we connected to Google and looking for surfing images. So connecting to Google through Google API enables us to get the results. Now here is the thing, you can get the result based on the relevance and get them closer to you every time. Gets the next set based on relevance and get them every time. You can move the results in the screens. You can turn them around in a 3D manner. You can focus one to another. If you see an object you like or you're interested, you can get a solution from a image, make it exist. And in that way you can order them in different manner on your canvas. These are things that you can play with. You can connect objects to each other simply by connecting them. You can group them together, call it Great Surf, and make it a group. When you specify a group, the nice thing is that you can move the group. You can get a group and move it as a group. You can double click and get it closer to each other. And you can toggle with every space, with every object in this space. You can move it anywhere you want. Any object can be moved backward and forward using the Alt key, and using simply by clicking on the mouse, hovering inside. The navigation tips are over here, so you can see how you can navigate. And that was one example. You can see videos, you can access the web, etc. So one example is accessing Google. Another example is accessing database. So you can access MySQL through a simple PHP script, and I can access the database. Here I'm accessing the information schema of a database. Now the way they organize is different. I can use arrange objects to arrange them by the most popular column, so automatically everything is grouped together and arranged accordingly. I can also, assuming I log in using my credential, I can also load a pre-saved, a view that I saved, and have a look at it. So here is an example of a view that I already saved for future use. This is an ERD of MySQL information schema. I can see if I want to focus only on the tables part, so I can get rid of all the rest because they're not part of my group, and I can focus on them. There is another character set group and column group and so forth and so forth. The use of making the images, the object bigger and smaller can get a lot of sense when you want to see different relationship. The size of the table, if I go to the settings and show the tooltip, here there's other parameters that you can set, that I can see the number of records in every table, and as you can see, the size of the table depends on the number of records. You can also access the same way Amazon SimpleDB, and that can be a great tool to simply browse Amazon SimpleDB database. Here I got only 3 domains, so I can get in and see the data, etc., etc. I can also put iFree3D as a widget. So all I have to do, I give it an XML location of the data source I want to show, and simple mode or Google search true or false. Every object can have different type of data. It can have movies, and by the way, still everything is still moving in space. It can have text, it can have images, and as you can see, it can have different ways. You are welcome to visit our site. In this example, you can see how we embed iFree3D in as a widget, and we are welcome any feedback, and hope